women's semi-final match. Joelle King of New Zealand to serve. Noran Gohar of Egypt to receive. Best of 5 games, level.
So we've got Wayne Smith in charge of proceedings on the floor, and video referee, should he be needed, is Mr. Jason Foster.
I feel that this will be a very contrasting game plan for both players. Gohar will be looking to get onto the ball early, apply as much pressure and rush Joelle King. And on the flip side of that, you're going to have King, who's going to look to do completely the opposite. Use plenty of height on the front wall, plenty of slow play, and just try to stop that rhythm that Gohar likes to find. She's been brilliant this week so far, Joelle King. Hasn't felt her best. Bit of a cold or some kind of issue early on in the first round or two, but she's recovered. Seems to be in good order.
And out, 1 love.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about the day off in between matches and whether it suits some players and doesn't suit others. And it's definitely fortuitous this week that Joelle King had those extra days just to get the flu-like symptoms out of her system. Of course, there are players like Shabini who will not let up when they have those days off. We heard that she was having a ding-dong battle with Greg Gauthier, her coach. Well, losing quarter-finalist Georgina Kennedy and Jasmine Hutton.
Yes, level.
In these, they've never actually had a match that went the distance. They've never had a 5-setter on the World Tour. What did you say, 37 minutes average match time? Approximately. Yes. Yeah. We're looking at a shortened version this evening.
I think this will be longer. I think for me, Joelle King this week tactically has been superb. It's always been a strong suit of hers, but it's very apparent. Sometimes when you're not feeling 100%, you obviously have to use your squash nous, and she's done that tremendously well so far.
Yeah, and she troubles Gohar quite for the differential in ranking 3 spots is huge when you're world number 1. But she really, Gohar struggles with her a bit. Of course, Gohar has sometimes a habit of taking up the space on the court, and Joelle King is quite strong and steady and stable.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a nervy look out the back of the court there from Gohar.
2-1.
It's ever so slightly tense. I do wonder if that issue with the wrist it's got to be in the back of the mind for Gohar.
And out, 2-all. 3-2.
Example of the importance of the serve. It's a free point really for Gohar. That will certainly settle any nerves. No issues with the wrist there, Ashley.
No, certainly not. She let go on this one. Lovely follow through too. Quite short follow through actually.
Great shot from King. Good counter punch there from the Kiwi.
3-4.
Onto this front left-hand corner very quickly. Good quality first half of the first game here.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one to shake out the nerves. King has a fantastic length game, brilliant across the middle, of course. So the fact that they're both establishing really good quality length, and as you were chatting about the height on the front wall for Joelle King at this early stages, this bodes well for good quality match ahead of us. Oh, that's
Beautiful
wonderful.
finish.
4-all.
Looked like she had all the time in the world on this backhand volley. Well, King likes to play with what she calls relaxed aggression. So you'll note that when she's on the tee, she's looking engaged.
Straight King.
But she has to be very careful of that tipping point. You know, not getting involved too much with the opponent or the referee, and keeping that fine balance so that she has the aggression but not too detached, that you're not going to react very quickly off the tee. And it looks like she's in that zone at the moment.
It's the first time she's actually taken a little bit of pace off of the boast there from Gohar. We call it the working boast. It's 2 bounces before it reaches the side wall. Really drags the Kiwi into that front right-hand corner. It's good work through the middle, just not quite accurate enough. You can see Gohar trying to switch the play from backhand side to forehand side and drag Joel King nice and low to retrieve some of the cross courts, but if the ball isn't tight or accurate, King's got the ability to put those away.
Yes, let. White box. 6-5. Stop. Play lead. 6-5.
That's the angle. It's the shot that twists and turns the tall frame of King to try and get down low when that ball's travelling so quickly. It's quite a hard movement.
Stroke the King. Preventing access. Hand out. 7-6.
King doing a terrific job of just controlling the pace of this match at the moment, Ashley. She's not getting lured into the fast and frantic, heavy hitting that Noran Gohar does so well.
No, she looks as if she's got about 2 minutes to hit every shot. Yeah. So poised. I'm really intrigued by how we know how difficult it is to look that slow and smooth on the court, because you see that she's pausing just before she takes that last lunge in.
Please use the towel.
Slightly troubling times for Gohar.
Certainly don't. It won't be a panic just yet from Gohar. I think Rodney Martin, he'll be quite good at just settling Gohar down and not to get into any kind of anxious state if she does manage to lose the game.
Player review King on the
It's a
yes
first
led
review.
decision.
I don't think she'll have much joy here, though, actually.
No, it's going to go to the man in the hot seat.
There's a line to the left-hand side of Gohar. King, for me, has just gone kind of into the player.
So what we're seeing a lot of these days is intent to play. Where is the player's first movement? Are they trying to get that ball? Ball did stay quite short. That's another variable that you're going to take into account when the referees are making these decisions.
Stroke to King, decision overruled. King has 4 reviews remaining.
So it's a wise decision for King to review. Decision overturned to a stroke, which is a point for King now. 3 points ahead at 9-6 in the first. Better length there, just took again slight drop in pace of the strike from Noran Gohar, getting that length fading in the back of the court, being rewarded for that dying length there. Terrific shot.
Just hitting another one for good measure. See how she hits down and across with the follow through on this. Leaving very little life in the ball.
It's 2 quick points for Gohar. He needs to be careful here, King.
Yes, led.
Oh dear, it's got to be reviewed. Got to review that, surely.
Player review King on the yes led
Absolutely
decision.
no way for me that Joel King can hit this cross court. It's a poor shot. I mean, that's in the middle of the service box.
So sometimes these are lets because the shoulder of the hitting player, that they just turn a bit too much. But in this case, King is ready to take that ball early.
Can't hit the cross court. The entire front wall isn't available to King, so there's no way that she can play that.
Stroke to King.
So point awarded to King, and that leads her
hand out 10-8 game ball
to 10-8 in the first game. 2 game balls for the New Zealander.
She thought about stopping and asking for the decision there, but wise choice to go through and play.
Again.
Yes, lad. No, the board past you.
The central referee is a little bit he's struggling a little bit out there. This comes straight through the middle. If Joel King had played this ball, she would have potentially caused some serious damage. There's no way that she can actually swing and hit this. If you look at
So you're looking at the preparation of King, because she is allowed the space she needs to strike that ball.
Yes, that decision
Looks
upheld. King has 3
overruled there
remaining.
in our opinion,
10-8
PJ.
game ball.
still 2 game balls for King. Tempo's gone up again from Gohar, sheer pressure. It's got to put the fact that she actually should have won this first game out of her mind and regroup here, King.
9-10 game ball. Thank you. Yes, that 9-10 game ball.
2.
10 all.
So
Gohar must
quickly
win by 2 points.
turns on a dime.
And this will really test the concentration and the focus, Joel King.
That 2, oh dear. Just a little bit. I wonder, is that okay? That right ankle, that just slipped.
11-10. Game
An
ball.
absolute shocker.
Yeah, these last 4 points, PJ.
Just so quickly. She should have been off. Should have been 1 love up.
It's that rally that she played those 2. She played the first ball down the middle, and then she asked for the let, and the second time it happened, and I think it's just derailed her a bit mentally. Stepped away from the game plan.
Yeah, she's clipping that side wall now. The timing's gone, and that is a massive game.
12-10.
That was unfortunately for King.
Gohar leads.
Gone to
1
Gohar.
game
You
to
can
love.
see Gohar absolutely marching off the court. 16-minute first game, tie break. The number 1 seed leads by 1 game to love.